And we're back for another hour-ish of Dark Souls. Let's see. I feel like I'm starting the streams progressively earlier and earlier in the morning. Which means that, like, well. Anyway, okay, so here we are. Where are we? Currently my right foot is having an animation problem. That's alright. We just got the Lord Vessel. So, look at all this stuff. I'm gonna upgrade my left-hand cestus for no special reason. And throw all this stuff into the bottomless box, then we'll go place the Lord Vessel. Keep the battle axe around for reasons. Take our levels. We don't want more endurance. I don't think so. Actually. Now let's just get strength and dexterity up to 30-30. Then I'll probably level endurance and hit points. Or, yeah, vitality. Alright, let's talk to the snake.
This is the firelink chamber. Very well. Then.
Alright, well, so now I have several choices. I think that because of my stream title, I'm going to actually, well, do the Duke's Archives, since I stuck it right there. Also because the Duke's Archives are often the Lord Soul that I go after first. I'm going to note that I'm not going to do the DLC in this run. If I was going to do the DLC, I'd go kill the Hydra first before I go do the Duke's Archives. So the first immediate challenge here is fighting the boars, which one option is I can ignore them, but I think I will actually try to fight them. Okay, one thing I was going to try to do is see if I can equip the gold-hemmed armor without going over light roll. That's close, but should work. Gives me quite a bit more just general armor there. There. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. Okay. Now, notably, I have not killed. Hold on, I need to adjust my microphone. Getting hair in my mouth. Hopefully, that doesn't mess up audio. I hadn't even killed the boar in Undead Parish, and this one still is dropping its helmet, so that's rather charitable. Oh, come on. So that wasn't too hard. I can go ahead and rest here. If for some reason things get very bad, I can warp back to Firelink, I guess. One reason I do the Duke's Archives first is that there is another Firekeeper soul that I can get here. So, do I have these guys dead? One backstab. Yes, I do. That's good. Ow. I'm gonna ignore these guys. Oh no. Okay. Well, that can happen. Fortunately, I only used one Estus in all of that misadventure. Good morning, Irish nonsense. Yes, we are at the Duke's Archives. I placed the Lord Vessel, which I obtained yesterday, and now we're doing this. Alright, wait, pull the lever. That's important. I've got a whole bunch of guys chasing me, and I don't want any of them on the elevator. Okay, alright. I'm not going to be doing Duke Skip or anything fancy. I'm just going to be putting on the Rare Ring of Sacrifice and dying to Seath. I have done Duke Skip in my life, but I'm not good at it by any measure, so... Okay. Nope, no Duke skipping today. Alright. Glad to see that the Crystal Knight didn't give me any significant problems. One thing that I do have, my like 18 Estus there is a scarce resource since I don't want to kindle any bonfires. I mean, I could use humanity and do that, but it's not something I'd want to spend time doing. I definitely don't want to kindle the bonfire in Wizard Jail. Okay, so on goes the Rare Ring of Sacrifice, and let's just take all our clothes off here so that I die more quickly. There we go. sacrifice shattered. And wolf ring goes back on. I think I am going to switch over to Hobble's equipment now. The one issue there is that now I can't equip the gold hemmed black cloak. Let's see. No. But I do like having the gold hemmed cloak on, so let's stick with the stone armor and then think about leveling endurance a little bit next time. So what's up next here is a little bit challenging because I have to do a lot of fighting without resting at a bonfire. Because I want to clear out this area, head out and into the Duke's Archives to obtain the giant cell key, and then come back here to get the Firekeeper's soul. That's kind of hard sometimes. Well, these snakes don't die to one per post. That's a little annoying. So I do want to get the other snake dead. Yo. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Snakes don't like Seath's janky musical taste. Well, yes. And here come the Picassos. Okay, that's not a great option, but it is an option. This is probably me taking some number of hits from the Picassos, since I don't have them dead in one leap attack. But so far so good. I guess one option is I could equip the Hornet Ring, but like backstabbing these things is hard. Now for the big party here. What are they doing way over there? They should notice me. Okay. There. That's quite enough of them have noticed me. Alright. And none of them dropped any humanity, which I don't need them to, but sometimes they do. Okay, so now we have, I believe, 3 snakes up here. And the usual modus operandi is to aggro one of them and then head down the ladder. Hello. I think I will actually put on the Hornet Ring for this. I kind of want them to just die to one post. And they don't even do that. Okay. No one else is coming? Okay. Usually I can get more than one of them to come down the ladder, which can also be its own flavor of exciting, but... Hey, you. Oh dear. That's not good. Oh, doing a lot of spitting there. Alright, okay. That's that challenge out of the way. And that's the last of the snakes, so I can switch back to wolfring here. And now we have the start of several very long walks, because I have to walk all the way back up. That's okay. I'm not going to open any of these cells. None of them have anything interesting for me. There's like a soul item, and there's... I don't even remember what else. I mean, there's like the cleric's outfit, which I'm definitely not using. I guess another ring option would be Chloranthy ring, just because I'm going to be walking so far that having better stamina regen would be nice, but I think I am going to be doing some amount of fighting, so having the wolf ring on is also important. And here, so at the beginning of the Duke's Archives, I ran past most of the Crystal Hollows. I'm going to be killing them all here because I have to come back here. I don't want them to give me any trouble. Hey, one of them gave me a number. How polite of them. Okay, so now we have one of the several challenges here, which is I do kind of want to kill the channeler here as quickly as possible. Oh. Ha! That's not something that happens very often. Okay, okay, that's very good. It's often the case that I don't get him on the first shot, and he like teleports over here, and then a bunch of annoying stuff happens. But how many souls do we need for levels right around now? I want to say about 30,000. So eventually I'll get to a bonfire and get like one level. Actually, oh, this screen doesn't say. I'm kind of used to other Dark Souls games that do. Ow. Arrow in the head. Very nice. What? You seem a bit confused. Not sure why that happened. Okay. Kind of overusing Estus here because channelers can do bad things. Okay, I don't really care about that. I'm probably just gonna ignore that channeler now. Because it shouldn't get in my way any further here. Alright, so we flip this switch. Head over here. I'm actually not even going to fight that mimic because I didn't fight any of the mimics in Anor Londo, and so it probably won't drop the symbol of avarice. And now the bonfire is right over there, but we're not going to rest there yet because that'll respawn all the enemies. Instead, we're going to go over here. Whoop. Pretty messy parry there. Okay, and now we begin the long walk back to the giant door, or the giant cell. We have some hollows chasing us, but like where they were already were not very good places to fight, so if we intercept them somewhere between here and there on our way back, then there's actually a good chance that they'll just be in easier places to fight them, so I'll just let them follow me and encounter them wherever they will. Nice shadows there. The ladder casts no shadow. So, like yesterday, I've only got about an hour to stream, and I've already been going for about 20-something minutes, so probably another 35 minutes or so, which should be enough to get Seath, and not sure where I'll go from there. Probably I'll either go fight Sif, or I'll start into the Demon Ruins, which both of the I can either probably kill Sif or get to some bonfire or other on the way to Bed of Chaos. But we'll just see how much time I have left once I actually have Seath dead. Okay, that's a Firekeeper soul, which is real progress. I don't need to kill either of them, so I don't need to do that. Now let's play a game called Let's See Where the Crystal Hollows ended up. I probably hit their leash distance, so it's possible that they walked back to their spawn point, but I don't think they're going to get all the way there. So we'll find out. So once I get to the Duke's Archives bonfire, I'll probably warp back to Firelink to upgrade my Estus flask, and then I'll just go fight Seath. Hello. So that's one. There should be one more. Who is not here? There he is. Get you to... There we go. There's that other one over there, but he seems to not... Well, okay, I'll fight him too, I guess. Uh-oh, that's a very bad parry. Okay, that's fine. And I can go to full health, being very profligate with Estus here, and take that jump. Hit that chair. You actually do have to destroy that chair, otherwise you can't quite squeeze through the gap. Okay, back to Firelink briefly. And let's see if I can take one level. Let's see what the number of souls actually is. 27,000, okay. I have to say I'm going to level strength and dexterity up to 30 and then level endurance and vitality a little bit. Alright. Actually, that loading screen note reminded me that it might be a good idea to repair my equipment. Yeah, okay, well, not too important, but sure. Alright. Now for some fun in the crystal cave. So we're going to be fighting pretty much nobody here. I don't even plan to fight the clams. I'm definitely not fighting the crystal golems. Go ahead and pick up this humanity, which is pretty optional, but it's might come in handy at some point if I ever need humanity and don't want to duplicate Firekeeper souls, or I shouldn't ever need to use humanity for healing, but who knows, something weird might happen. Now this guy can give us a little bit of trouble if he picks a move that's hard to dodge, but he didn't, so no problem. Some extra messages here, that's convenience. There's a soul of a hero to my left, but I don't need that, so. Alright, so it's quite common for me to get a couple of clams into the boss fight, but that's fine. I'm gonna slap on the curse bite ring here. Give it a couple seconds to tick down, and hey, how's it going? That guy couldn't get through the gap, so he's walking back to his spawn point. Alright. I expect to get at least one clam into the boss fight. More would not be unusual, but more than two would. Okay. Kind of want Seath to get a little bit closer, but he might be getting hung up on bodies. Oh no, he's able to just clip through them. That's good. Whoa, that instant death? Wow. Maybe I'm going to one? Yeah, okay. That's an important thing to know. That means I need to put on a lot more armor. Okay, that's fine. I can do that pretty easily. I don't think that was quite instant death, but then you're in a crystal field which does damage over time. So it was effectively instant death. That's surprising, I'm going to go ahead and say. Maybe it's because my vitality's not very high. Anyway, I can get extremely fat. That's not too big of an ask. Oh, my cat wants some attention, but not right now. an unorthodox way of getting down, but that's okay. Sometimes this large crystal golem here will like walk off of a ledge and die, which is honestly the most convenient way to deal with him, but hasn't done it yet. Okay, so once I get into the boss fight, well, let's see, let's go over here and then we can think about our armor setup. I would like to stay in mid-roll at least. So, what can I... Okay, so I can just do this, and that should make me very large. Okay. And this time there will be an actual fog gate, so I won't have any clams bothering me. So... Step 1 is get over to the crystal. And then I'll probably put my armor on and then break the crystal. No, not Mask the Mother. Good morning, Ogre. Don't want to be very near that explosion. Oops. Yikes. That is a lot of damage. Alright, that's manageable. This could be... okay, that's fine. I think this is a lot of curse that I'm accumulating. I hope he does something else for at least a minute to let that go down, okay. And this should get him. Come on. Okay. That's it for Seath. I don't know what that was. Okay. Alright. So that's 2 tries against Seath, which is 1 more than usual, frankly. But that's okay. But it did serve as a good reminder that maybe my vitality is a little bit lower than where I want it. So let's take a level in dexterity and 1 in vitality. Alright, so what's next? We've got about 20 minutes. Let's head to the Daughter of Chaos. Maybe we can get to Centipede Demon, at least. Ceaseless Discharge is already dealt with, so... So I'm definitely not going to do the thing where I eat 30 humanity and feed it to Queelight's sister. We can take this off. At this point, do I want anything other than Wolf Ring? I don't think so. Again, Chloranthy Ring is an option. Hornet Ring is basically not an option. There's really nothing to parry here. probably go into the full demon, or the full gold hemmed set, because the next thing that I'm going to be fighting is the demon fire sage. But I think its attacks are kind of a mix of fire and physical, so I actually I like my current setup. Yeah, fire resistance is high, but so is physical. Actually, what I'm going to do here is check this. Oh, it's just worse. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the gold hemmed set has high fire resistance for being light armor, but it doesn't have as much as actual heavy armor. I usually fight this Capra Demon, which is, I'm not really sure why, but I guess I'm just used to doing it. Alright. I guess one thing I probably should have done was go back to Firelink to refill my Estus. You might be able to hear my cat meowing. She's currently sitting on top of my computer. If she gets very bored, she'll start unplugging things from the front of my computer, which includes my controller and headset. Hopefully she won't do that. Now this guy can be a bit of a bother. Let's see. Well, I think I did actually get a hit in there, so that's good. That was a whiff. Ow. Okay, that's not the strategy I usually adopt, but it worked, I guess. Okay, 12 Estus. Do I think 12 Estus can get me through Fire Sage and Centipede Demon? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try. Also, will I die to Demon Fire Sage? You often can get sort of locked into a bad place and get exploded a bunch. Nope. No Chaos Servant nonsense for me. That would mean sitting around donating 30 humanity to Queelig's sister, which I don't really want to do. The Fire Sage is usually not a hard boss. Particularly if you can get him into a butt slam loop. That's not good. Okay. Good afternoon, Ogre. It is afternoon for you and rather early in the morning for me. Alright. So, Ogre, as you can see, we're here. The only other Lord Soul that I have is Seath, which you probably saw me finish him off. Yep. Almost there. Can I do it? Yes. I have to go for the gusto. I don't need the demon catalyst there, so I will ignore that. There's also a shortcut. I think I'm gonna go get the shortcut. Ogre says, glad to see I'm not pulling any punches. Thank you for that lovely joke there. I'm going to unlock the shortcut here just because there's a possibility I'm going to not have enough Estus to really fight the everything, and if so, then I'm going to want to warp back to Firelink and then come back here, so... yeah, caestus is definitely buffable. I was doing that at the beginning when my caestus was not very strong. I don't plan on using any more buffs for the rest of the game, because I don't think I need it. I might whip it out for maybe Nido or something, but I'm going to try to do without. Let's see, I can show my equipment. Yeah, so plus 15 and plus 9. All the other armor I'm going to be using for the rest of the game is not upgradable. Well, is that true? There's a possibility I might go pick up the Witch's set after fighting the Four Kings. Just for style. Yeah. Buffed fists. Yeah. I think... if you really want to, you can go back and watch my first video of this run where I put on lightning or gold pine resin and kill Ingward. It doesn't look like much. Ooh, that's not a very good roll there. I picked this up just to get it out of the way. Alright, now... getting this guy to actually walk all the way over here is sometimes a bit of a challenge. Because he likes to do that. Come on. Almost here. If I stand very close to you. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hello. Oop. Uh-huh. That's good. Uh-oh. Miscalculated timing there a bit. Okay. That's fine. Now he's way in the corner there. Whoa. Okay, that's not unexpected. I usually go for 2 hits on the ankles and then run away. Yeah. Getting a lot of incidental stomps, which... ugh. I would like you to get further away from the edge of the lava there. That'll do. Oh no. That's annoying considering how close I was there. I was getting kind of greedy there with the heavy attacks. But let's see, 8 Estus, that's probably still enough, frankly. I think I used, what, 3 or 4 in that fight, and had him down to about 20%, so I should be able to do it with 5 or 6 Estus. Should probably just be a bit more conservative with the attacking. Ogre asks, Centipede, Demon, and Ceaseless Discharge might be the only fist-fighting bosses. I would still, like, Ceaseless Discharge, definitely. Centipede, Demon... Oh, you mean where they are using their fists. That's a bit of a stretch, but you might be right. Yeah, I definitely probably should not be going for that third hit of the first one. Yep. That's, yeah, that was a bit of a mess. Yeah, I can give it one more shot. Now I'm trying to think of other bosses that use fists or anything similar to it. Well, I would argue that, well, if you're going to say that the Centipede Demon's using its fists, you might be able to claim that Bed of Chaos is, even though it's more of an open palm technique, but it definitely is barehanded. Come on, buddy. That was a hit that I didn't want to take, but that's okay. Trying to be a bit more judicious in my hits here. Whoa. Okay. I could go. What? Could go for the tail, which is not something I usually do except by accident. Oh, that was the explosion. Very close now. Don't want to die. That's okay. There. All right. Okay. That was 3 attempts, which was not great, but should at least acknowledge the range limitations of dual cestus. Alright, I believe I can get to not this bonfire, but bonfire past that, and that will probably be it for me for today. I wonder if Solaire's even here. And Slayer's not even here because I didn't talk to him in Orlando. Oh well. Thank you, Ogre, for appreciating the fist fashion. This is pretty good stuff. I have strongly considering switching to the witch's outfit once I have access to that. Which, by that point, I won't need the fire resistance that the this is unusual. I won't need the fire resistance that the gold hemmed set affords. So, and I guess it's good against Gwyn, but by that point, I hope it won't matter. I don't actually need that soul pickup, I'm just in the habit of getting it. That, like, my routing through the area gets messed up if I don't walk by that thing, so... I don't even need to pick up that thing. Okay, I can get one level in hit points, get me to a flat 1100, which is good. And I think that's probably the end of this for today. Probably pick it up tomorrow. Let's see what's my schedule looking like. Yeah, I'll probably do this same time tomorrow, unless I sleep through everything. But you know, that's okay. Thanks for joining. The stream is over.